Let's go to the southwest now, where students of the Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, are on warpath with the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, after the agency stormed the campus in the midnight raid over alleged fraud. But resolution is in sight as EFCC has released 58 out of 69 students arrested on Wednesday. Jide, as we're talking about bandits, we are talking about Boko Haram and youths that are not employed in the north. The menace here down south here is either people are into Pogri, motor park tout, or the menace of Yahoo boys. Across the southwest now, go to Ilesha, go to Akure, go to Ekiti State.
Everywhere, everywhere. It's not
Yahoo boys everywhere now.
Everywhere.
This is like the next occupation.
No communities is insulated. Whether it's Shagam or everywhere. You know, as you have cultists in Shagam, you also have advanced faith fraudsters. You know,
this is now the latest thing. Is the ink now.
More and more people are being recruited into advanced faith fraud. In fact, there are people who train them now. There are academies, training schools where Boko Haram, where Yahoo boys are trained. And because parenting has collapsed in our country,
officially,
many parents actually express joy that their children
and bring cars,
buy expensive houses, even for them. You know, parents who have lost it completely, moral Lilliputians among parents. They will not see anything wrong in somebody who is an advanced fraudster buying a house for them, buying flashy cars for them. They want to belong, just the same way their children want to belong. These are the people who go to clubs and spend millions of naira, you know. If they say one bottle of spirit is costs about $1 million or more, you'll be ready to buy it. And then they put it in something that looks like a casket. What you want to drink, you put it in the image of a casket, and then you still
you're balling. They call it you're balling.
So, and then they play that music.
They play the special music for you. You're the person in town.
I've seen it. It's a very funny thing. In fact, on the day of my younger brother's wedding, our last born, they brought out that maybe you had left that day. They wore black robes. The next thing I saw them with a casket, I said, you know, they marched through the hall, you know, and I'm like, as part of wedding, this. So these young people, we just need to keep talking to them.
Wow.
I know a private university in this southwest that is already known as the home of
Yahoo boys.
Not far away from where we are speaking. A private university. It's already, people know, when you mention the name, that is the epicenter of Yahooism in the southwest. So, out of 69, they released 58. Now, the school authorities are saying the people that they didn't release indeed have case to answer. You know? So, they have to defend themselves, show that indeed they are not 419ers. We see skit makers adding Yahooism to skit making. You see them when they will say they bought this house. People want to be like them. You spend eternity in the sun because the source of their money is different. And they organize all kinds of parties. All kinds of parties. They bring women, you know. I don't understand. The feeling that, look, you are not a complete being until you live a life of luxury. I don't know where our people got it from.
Erroneous.
I don't know where our people got it from. Some very rich people in our world, you will not even know that they have money. Spartan lifestyle, just only the things that they desperately need, that's what you find on them. But these ones, they want to buy expensive vehicles, Range Rover, this, that. That is what you are sent to school. Why are you combining it with Yahoo? Why are you combining it? And they keep recruiting people to join them. Some of them take people's lives in the process. No, it's not the first time. Look at what happened in Elisha now when they went for them. These guys, they recruited even Okada riders joined, went to EFCC office to say, what's the meaning of this? Release our boys.
It's like a normal thing.
No, people, you see, it will get to a point that being a Yahoo boy will not be a bad thing before our people anymore.
Dr. I grew up to know.
And you know, in those days, they used to sit in a hall full of computer monitors and all that. You know, remember, there was one in near my uncle's house that time.
Yes.
You know, in Olaleke.
Yes, I know.
Taiwo. Today, they have their phones. So with their
especially
iPhones and all that, you know, the iPhone offers some protection that others don't offer. So they will go for
the latest iPhone.
Now, with these phones, they don't need to go to any cafe. We grew up knowing those cafes. People go to. No, you'll just sit in. You lock yourself inside your room. You are working.
That's why you must know what your children, what they have to with their
Yes. We have to. Every serious parent must try to find out what those children are doing before they bring trouble to your door.
To your doorstep. Because I was asking that the University of Ife I know, growing up, is aluta over school fees, aluta over government policies and everything. And in the 80s, in the 90s, they are known for it. Now, University of Ife students, they are the one protesting Yahoo students.
Well, what we've seen, like Biku said, is degeneration of values. That's what has happened to us. That's why at some point, I love the cases that were handled by some judges, where they prosecuted both the children and the parents. In fact, in one case, the mother and the daughter, they were jailed, which for me sends a very strong signal, because the mother was the one who was receiving the cash and others into her own account. And they asked her, what happened? What happened? How did you come about this? And it was like, well, the thing was just, so what was your own child doing to raise that kind of money that you have in your account? What was that child doing? No explanation could be offered. So she went down, both of them. And I think if parents will learn from that, it should tell us, like you have said, that we must monitor these children. If we don't, even among those who are released now, I'm sure they will find those who are not even students, who just go to campuses, behave as if they are students, but you can't find them in lecture hall.
Non-academic students.
Yes,
So how do you define that?
Our different during our days in the university, we had the non-academic students union. Then we have the LASU.
Which one is LASU?
Lazy, ambitionless students union. LASU. Those ones is in the bottery that you find them all their lives. Just drinking. Not drinking their sorrows away, actually multiplying their sorrows. They will spend 7 years for a course meant for 4 years. You know?
It's horrible.
They are not prepared to read. All they do is just look for money, bribe their teachers, and then they get through school.
The same Ife of Larry Arogun that day, Femi Falana, a lot of Nigerians.
What they do now is just, it's sickening. Look at the person who killed a roommate and buried her right on the campus. Terrible things are happening.
Terrible things are happening, honestly.
Terrible.
And you know, these Yahoo boys, they mix this thing with ritual killing.
Ritual.
That's what they call Yahoo plus
Yahoo
plus.
Look at that guy in Port Harcourt.
That's Yahoo plus plus. You know, Yahoo has different grades. Some kill their parents, kill their dad. The dad will just go missing. You don't know why. Can I explain?
There was one of reason that the court who wanted to use the mom and said, what's her usefulness?
That's the person who carried her.
Yeah.
Now womb for 9 months. Very useless boy.
It's
the one who is
from
useless.
this in the smoke.
No,
Because it will kill the rationale.
It's the desire for the
money. It's just money. All about money. All about money.
That appetite for money is just too much.
Once you see young people driving
And
recklessly,
the girls now, you see
know
them,
of course.
and they are lucky girls and other
That's the
following
headquarters.
them. Those ones, they want to use the latest
iPhone 15.
That's their own problem.
Pro Max.
If you don't have it, then you are not a big person.
1.5 million.
That's
15
what
Pro
they-
Max.
That's what you don't have any job. You are selling your body just to be able to buy
Apple
an expensive
1.5
phone.
billion.
What's the meaning of that? I mean, people should.
Value as
People should
Even those who
do
created those
something,
phones, they know that there are functions there that are useful for people, but they don't even make use of half of it. What's even 1/100 of the functions? Because there are things those phones should be doing, but all they want to do is just to hold it and show people that. And those phones are machines, real machines on their own.
Yes.